We are located in Renton, Washington, just south of Bellevue. We're on kind of a busier street. This is built out as a duplex, but it's really better, in my opinion, probably multi-generational living, house hacking situation. And I'll explain why. I'll show you why. Let's point out some good things. It's got a nice new concrete driveway here for this unit. This is obviously the converted garage. We'll see it inside. And the roof looks really nice. Come on in, let's take a look. We're coming on in, and new carpet, new trim, new white and everything. Some old tile, a lot of DIY looking stuff is happening here. We have wall heaters, like just cheap appliances just placed in here. It's like they wanted to set it up for a duplex, but then it's really just best, like I said, probably multi-generational. You do have washer dryer up here, full washer dryer set. Downstairs you have the same thing I saw in the pictures. And here's the converted garage. And you can see the old siding. Here's some original brick as well. At some point they thought it was worthwhile to make this more living space, probably when they converted the downstairs into another unit and lost that as livable extra rec room space. But it's a big property overall with these two large units. And then this really kind of cheap deck situation. There's no stairs that lead down to the other units, so you're not really going to get to use that space if you're up here. Got kind of a peekaboo view over there, but you can see there's apartments next door. There's single family on this side, and it's a huge yard. But this deck it doesn't feel safe, and it looks really kind of crappy. I probably didn't mention it out front, but it's listed for $1 million, and it's two units, right? The top unit, 2190 is what they're saying. Lower unit is 1650, so 3,800 square feet-ish. And not sure how much the downstairs will go for. I have to run the numbers on that, but that's what they're trying to attract, is someone maybe wants to live up here as a primary and then subsidize their mortgage by renting out the downstairs if you're kind of house hacking it. But they're calling this a two bathroom. I disagree. It has two toilets, but it's sharing this weird shower situation with wood doors. Technically, this would be a 3/4 bath with another half bath, which makes a 1 bath total. But they're saying 2 baths, so that's a little misleading. I don't think that's my opinion. I think that's the reality of the situation with this. All right, the private access to the lower unit, you come down this driveway, they actually have their own private parking and things like that. Here, patio, there's no stairs from that deck, so the people upstairs wouldn't come down and invade their space as much. A lot of natural light. It's almost too much, I think. There's no curtains or anything. Ceiling height's not too bad. Updated kitchen, full washer, dryer, laundry. There's not any more real living space other than the bedrooms back here you can check out. I mean, they all have white doors. No popcorn ceilings. It has a really funky old boiler that they just abandoned and didn't take out. But it's 3 beds, 2 baths. So as you can see, this is really set up best probably for a multi-generational situation. Family upstairs, grandparents downstairs, or maybe adult kids downstairs or something like that. You've got apartments over there, you have single families over there, but this is a nice big backyard, but I just don't see, as a duplex, it operating very well, in my opinion. So as an investor, I would not be looking at this, but as a house hacker, multi-generational living situation, not too bad, just the price is way off base, in my opinion.